All right, this is the best we could do for the Hamburger and French Fry Show. I'm short order cook Robin Miller with Sebastien Bourdais, who had his best qualifying round of the year, starting 6th. Kid, that was one of the craziest qualifying sessions I've ever seen and one of the most entertaining. What was your perspective?
It was not the most fun. It was not the most entertaining for me, but shit, man, you can never get the hamburger and the bacon and the fries. Like it's
together,
like,
no, we can't.
We can't get the menu going here.
We will at Long Beach.
And by the way, you're the only one who calls me kid because I'm an old fart now, but that's
Well,
okay. You're older than me, so.
You've got no gray hair yet, and your kids aren't driving. You're not that old.
All right. Yeah, I mean, man, I don't know. It's just, I don't recognize my Sailmaster Honda number 18. Like, it's just, it's okay. It's been in the mix. You know, we've been like P2, P3, P4, P whatever, and we finished P5. And honestly, looking at the effort, we snuck in like just barely in the Fast Six, so I'm okay with the result, you know, given the circumstances, but it's just been so much harder than it usually is for me here. I always feel good. I feel the tire, and Firestone's, you know, giving us a great product, and I'm always happy here. I find something I can lean on, and this weekend I'm just like, oh, no, that's too much. Oh, no, that wasn't enough, or like, I just can't feel it, and it's weird, and it's a second slower than it was last year with the same car, fairly similar conditions. I don't explain it. Like, you know, some guys say, oh, it's all the mixed rubbers and this and that. No, it's not. Like, we slow down as we put our own rubber down. Like, I don't get it. So a lot of open questions without really any answers, which I'm not okay with that. I just don't like open questions.
But I've never seen so many good guys go off the track as they have in the last couple days.
But that's the thing. Like, it's that hard to feel the tire, and it just lets go, and you don't expect it, and the limit is early, so you're fighting yourself not to overdrive the car with the grip you got, and that's why you see so many mistakes. And the wind's been turning around a little bit, and when you have changing conditions, like the sun's out, the clouds come out, the temperature goes up and down, the wind turns around, next thing you know, you're like, oh, this is a totally different deal, and you got nothing to really hang on to. So the slightest mistake or overestimation or underestimation results in big penalties, and I almost stuffed it in turn 9. I didn't even see it coming. It's that hard, and I think it could definitely throw a very, very big curveball in the race, because when you're hanging on your own like that, man, you throw it in traffic, boy, I don't know what it's going to be, but it ain't going to be pretty.
No, but what's entertaining about this series compared to every other series, we got 2 Ray Hall cars in the front row, no Team Penske's cars in the top 12.
When did that happen last?
Like 2014. Yeah. But I'm just saying. And a lot of people said, well, you lost Friday because you had the old red tires and you couldn't learn anything. It actually made it more exciting.
No, honestly, I think it's a non-event. I think we all went back to last year's reads, and we kind of knew what the offset was going to be once they fixed that. But it's just, yeah, I mean, the grip is not as good as it usually is on blacks. And again, I'm not throwing like the tires, under fire or anything. Like, it could very well be the track. They're repaving it next year, so that could be it. Like, really, maybe it's just aged very badly over the winter, and that's the reason why they're repaving it. I don't know, but it just feels different. And then you put it on reds, and it's not like you gain that much more grip that puts the car back in the window, and you're still struggling to find your grounds, and that's surprising, because usually there's a big difference here between the primary and the red. So hey, everybody the same, like, not complaining or anything, but it's definitely been a big challenge.
But I just think from a fan's perspective, what they love about this series is I can't tell you who's going to win the race tomorrow. I couldn't tell you who was going to win the pole today. That's why people want to watch.
Yeah, and you've seen a lot of variations, like guys being okay, guys showing strong laps. You see Inch like putting one up there in Q2, and then he ends up 4th, and it's just, yeah, nobody seems to really have a grasp on the whole situation and scenario. And like you said, I think it's one of the most open race we've had in a long time. So it's definitely going to be interesting. And hey, just tune in.
You should have won this thing a couple years ago. I think you've won from about every place on the grid, if I can remember. 6th isn't that far back.
5th, actually. We're 5th. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, if I felt really good with what I got, I'd be like pretty bullish about it. But I I don't feel that good, really. So, you know, it tells you maybe the other guys feel that much worse. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting for sure.
All right, here's a disclaimer. I've known this kid since 2003, and he's smiled more this weekend than I've seen him in a long time, and it's hard to get a read on him sometimes because he's a perfectionist, but I can tell you he'll be a badass in the race tomorrow, and we're going to bring Marshall Pruitt some Tennessee barbecue. Oh, we're in Alabama. We're going to bring Marshall Pruitt some Alabama barbecue sauce. Don't laugh. I've had a tough life.
Yeah, he hasn't been in the show for a while, so give him a break.
That's right. Give me a break. All right, Sebastien Bourdais, thanks for your time, brother. Marshall Pruitt, thanks.
Miss you, brother.
We're missing you. We'll see you at Long Beach. Watch this guy tomorrow.